Welcome to another MP4Nation.net play and review. Today we have the new Optimus Zeno. It runs on the older RK2608A chipset. It does have a 2.4-inch QVGA touchscreen. This is a hold button. This is a loudspeaker. It has a 3.5mm headphone jack, a 5-pin USB cable. It does come with a stylus port. You can put a stylus. But for this video we will be doing it with my fingers. It does have expandable memory slot. We're going to add up to an additional 2 GB of memory via a micro SD card. Your on and off button over here. And this particular model has 4 GB of internal memory and has FM capabilities. So just turn this player on. This player is, very similar to the Onda VX878. If pretty much the only thing is that the UI has a different look to it and the casing is different, but the capabilities are exactly the same. Those of you who will watch this video and who have seen the VX878 or owners of VX878 will realize how very similar, if not almost exactly the same, the two players really are. So, it has all your standard features: your music, your video, your radio, your photo viewer, your text reader, your voice recorder, your file explorer, your games, which is basically your Tetris, and your settings. Let me just start with settings. Here you can change how the music plays, such as the equalizer and the play mode. And you can change like the quality of the voice recording from long play to short play. Your radio settings for regions. Let me just show you the languages. So it does have a whole host of different language support. And as far as the touchscreen sensitivity, as you see there, it's very much like the Onda VX878. It is decently sensitive, but it's not like the it's not like the Ramos V80 or the Newman M Touch. So, but it's still decent for this type. Basically, the touchscreen on this is just very basic. The audio here, see the loudspeaker, it does play MP3 and WMA file formats. Easily fast forward. And you can easily increase, decrease the volume. Its video quality is actually pretty good. I mean, it plays Xvid file formats in AVI. Just turn down the audio. Videos look really good on this, as you can see. It plays them at about 24 frames per second, so you can watch just about any video without any issues. The quality is pretty good. The battery will give you about 4 hours of video playback and about 8 to 9 hours of audio playback, depending if you use a loudspeaker or not. And it's just as easy to fast forward on this, but it does have that, like all ROG chips, it fast forwards very fast, so like that. On this very short 35-second video, it's pretty hard to fast forward. Alright, anyways. And it has your standard radio functions. You can set it to work from preset channels, or you can scan manually. You do need to have the headphones connected for it to work. Your photo viewer. Photos look decently nice on this. Press next there. Of course, you can also have it so it plays everything like a slideshow. And you can change how fast you want the images to change. Anyways. Get out of there. Your text reader. One of the features of this text reader over the VX878 is that you can bookmark here. So it has different slots. You can save bookmarks for where you last left off, and you can just reload them. So that's a very good feature, especially if you. Oh, let me close. Oh, there we go. And your voice recorder function. It saves voice recordings in WAV file format. Go back. Your game, It is your Tetris game. The controls on this are better than the VX878, except there's no way to make the piece drop faster, so you have to wait for it to come down. So it still has its issues. And your file your Explorer, you can see all the files, you can add, delete, move them around. Anyways, and there you have it, the Optimus Zeno. It's basically your Onda VX878 with more memory and a better looking user interface. It's very light. As I said, the battery will give you about 4 hours of video playback, 8 to 9 hours of audio playback. It's actually pretty cheap. It's about $70 off our site. So head on over to mp4nation.net or head on over to our forums to discuss this. Thank you.